Build a powerful parlay with 13 odds, let's break it down. First event, Real Madrid vs Oviedo, and for me the main question here is not whether Real will win, but how angry their reaction will be after a complete season collapse and the defeat in El Clásico. Because that slap from Barcelona was brutally paid. The title slipped away right in front of Madrid's eyes. The atmosphere around the club is nervous, and there is constant talk about rebuilding and internal problems. But situations like this often create a massive response in the very next match, especially at the Bernabeu, where the fans definitely will not forgive another fireless performance. And despite all the issues, Real was still excellent at home this season. 14 wins in 17 matches, more than 2 goals per game on average, and around 2.1 xG. The attacking quality in this squad is still ridiculous. Vinicius, Bellingham, Diaz. Even with injuries and rotation, this team should create a huge amount of chances against a side like the current Oviedo. Buddy, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post match analysis every single day and always try to keep my subscribers in profit. And I'm always happy to see fair criticism and your own betting options in the comments because I genuinely read all of them. Guys, here's my Telegram and my stats. I work as transparently and honestly as possible. I even pay taxes as an individual entrepreneur. I am one of the few in this space who actually works openly and fairly. The link is in the description below. As for the visitors, they've basically already accepted relegation. Almada's side woke up too late, had a couple of bright performances here and there, but they simply lack consistency. Right now, Oviedo have huge issues, both mentally and with squad depth. And away from home, they regularly collapse defensively, conceding more than 2 goals in 7 of their last 10 away matches. Yeah, sometimes they can still hurt opponents on the counter-attack. And Real's defense lately has been far from perfect. Los Blancos conceded in 11 of their last 12 league matches, and their concentration levels in second halves have become a serious problem, so I wouldn't completely rule out an Oviedo goal here. But overall, the difference in quality is simply massive, especially considering Madrid desperately need to finish the season with at least some dignity and give their fans something positive after all the disappointment. And Oviedo honestly looked like the perfect opponent for them to release all that frustration against. For the parlay, I'm taking Real Madrid team total over 2 because against this defense, they should score at least twice. And for the crazy parlay, I'm going with Real Madrid -2 handicap at 2.1 because this scenario of a comfortable home blowout looks extremely unrealistic for me. Second event, Girona vs Real Sociedad, and here I really love the angle through open football because the teams come into this game with completely different motivations. For Girona, every round now feels like a final. They've dropped dangerously close to the relegation zone. The winless streak has stretched to 5 matches and there is barely any time left to fix the situation. So at home Girona definitely will not play cautious. The only problem is that Mitchell's team have looked extremely weak in terms of balance this season. They still have quality attacking players, Tsigankov, Stuani, Unai, but statistically, the hosts are still near the bottom of the table in XG, while defensively they are disaster. Almost 2 goals conceded per match is catastrophic for a team fighting to survive, and that's exactly why Girona's home games often turn into shootouts. In 4 of their last 6 matches in Montevideo, they overhit comfortably. Meanwhile, Real Sociedad are now completely relaxed psychologically. They already won the Copa del Rey, they already secured European football, so Materazzi's side are basically just calmly finishing the season. But even without crashing, the Basque side remain a dangerous opponent. They've got a strong attack, solid XG numbers and good finishing quality. Yeah, results dipped after the cup victory, only 2 points from 4 league rounds and 7 goals conceded. But offensively they still create plenty of chances, especially through Cabo and Oyarzabal. And against such an open Girona side, Sociedad will have tons of space to work with. At the same time, the Basques themselves are far from perfect defensively. They conceded 6 goals in their last 3 matches, so expecting cautious football here makes no sense at all. Girona need nothing but a win, which means they'll have to open up and take risks. And for the Sociedad, that's the perfect setup for fast attacks. So this game absolutely screams BTTS and open football. For the parlay, I'm taking over 2 goals because 2 goals here honestly feel like the absolute minimum. And for the crazy parlay, I'm going with 1-2 plus BTTS yes at 2.3 because a draw helps almost nobody here. especially not the host, while a high-scoring battle looks like the most realistic scenario for me. I also broke down one more event as a single bet, but honestly you could easily add it to the parlay as well. Valencia versus Rayo Vallecano, and here I really like the angle through the hosts because Valencia at the end of the season actually look much more alive and stable than the table suggests. Yeah, Carberan's team have been inconsistent all year long. Good runs followed by sudden collapses. But right now, the form looks pretty solid. Only one defeat in their last 4 league matches and massive win over Athletic in Bilbao. That's exactly the kind of result that can seriously boost confidence before the final stretch of the season. Plus, Mestalla remains a huge factor for Valencia. At home they still play pragmatic football, but they convert their chances very efficiently. 8 goals scored in the last 5 home matches and against teams on Rayo's level. They consistently pick up points, beating Osasuna, Alaves and Girona. Meanwhile, Rayo Vallecano already seem mentally focused on the Conference League final. For the club, that's a historic moment, so it's hard to believe they will go all out in every single league match now, especially considering their poor away form. 10 defeats in 17 away games and only 1 win in their last 10 La Liga road matches. Rayo's biggest problem is finishing. Their XG numbers are decent, but they score less than 1 goal per away game on average. And against a well-organized Valencia side at Mestalla, they could become decisive. Still, I wouldn't completely write the visitors off. Toward the end of the season, Rayo started looking slightly better offensively and scored 4 goals in their last 3 away matches including European competition. Plus, Valencia's defense isn't completely untouchable either. But overall, the hosts still feel closer to victory because of the home advantage and the fact they are far more focused on the league. For the parlay, I'm taking Valencia team total over 1, because at home against this defense, they should find at least 1 goal. And for the crazy parlay, I'm taking Valencia win plus over 1.5 goals at 2.7.